Hi, I'm Spencer. I'm from vFairs, and I'm going to share with you a couple of different tips so that you can keep your webinar audiences engaged at all times. No more snoozing, no more hopping off, and by that means you too. Now, we already know how important it is to host webinars, whether it's to connect with a global audience, showcase your industry knowledge, or build and nurture relationships with industry professionals. There's actually no reason why I wouldn't want to host a webinar right now. Maybe I should have my own webinar. Yeah, I like that. But you know what? I'm actually not the only one. While so many other companies out there use the same marketing approach, not everyone is able to create the same desired impact. Why? Because you need to give your audience something worth sticking around for. You need to talk to them, not at them. Engaged individuals are way more likely to retain your information rather than those who just have the webinar on the background. So how can you get your audience to remain more engaged? Number one, pick an interesting topic. What is your target audience truly looking for? Solve their problems for them. Or you can offer them information to prepare them for what's coming in the future. Number two, pick an even more interesting host. We've all had those teachers and professors who have taught on very interesting topics in a very boring way. Your host will literally make or break your sessions and what your attendees think about your webinars. Number three, say no to boring slideshows. A lot of presenters rely way too much on reading the information straight from the screen and less time actually presenting the ideas that are in their head. If all you're going to do is read what you wrote down to your audience, you might as well have just sent them the slides via email so that they can read it on their own. Keep your slides very simple, very clear to understand so your audience can read the slides and go back to listening to what you have to say. You can also make your slide deck stand out by adding photos, GIFs, and even videos to give that extra boost. Number four, don't just talk, but also listen. No matter how good your speaker is, no one can listen to someone talking for 45 minutes straight without losing some interest. Consider having multiple hosts so that they can have dialogue back and forth with each other. Consider having live polling, Q&A, surveys so that your audience can engage with the host and answer any questions. Number five, bribe your audience. Well, maybe not that far. Don't do that. But what you can do is you can offer them gifts and incentives for staying engaged with your webinar. Now, it doesn't have to be the most expensive gift that you're looking to have. You don't have to have a super high-tech gadget every time you host a webinar. Sometimes the most effective webinars, they offer a $10 gift card, $20 gift card, whatever fits in your budget. But offering them something to stay engaged, to incentivize them to keep learning and keep taking notes, that's one of the best ways to keep your audience engaged. So I hope these tips were helpful for you to help run and host successful webinars. If you want to dive deeper, feel free to visit the link in the description to learn more about how we can help you host those webinars or to run those successful webinars yourselves. Best of luck with your snooze for your webinars.